episode 4, and this is my guest, Cooper Troxel.
Hello.
Cooper, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions.
Okay.
And just answer the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite word?
This is a tough one. Favorite word?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me some things to think about that will help me prime my brain for it?
What comes to mind, like, just right now? Like the first word that's in your head?
Well, the first one that comes to mind is that horrible phrase, cellar door, that everybody always says is their favorite word. Do you know that story?
No?
It's like this dumb urban legend, but somebody asked like a foreign language speaker who was learning English what the most beautiful phrase in English was, and he said, cellar door.
Oh, I have heard this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of blocking out my own. I don't think it's a good phrase, though.
Well, it's good for this experiment.
Okay.
I think it's good. Let's move on to the next question.
Yeah. I don't endorse it, but I think that's where it led me.
Okay. The next question is, what is your least favorite word?
Oh, actually, I don't know where this came from, but it's actually a phrase, I think, is corn galore. Is my least favorite phrase.
Okay, that's
actually maybe that's my favorite word. If
corn
that could
galore?
if it could be a single word.
But it's your least favorite phrase.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, great. What turns you on creatively?
Creatively, I think things that cannot be reduced into the things that made them, or something.
Okay. What turns you off?
In galleries, when there's the little placards next to the painting or something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like the opposite. It's kind of telling you that that's an important part of that experience, which I guess it kind of is, but it's a larger problem that, it should be able to communicate the cultural element of itself as well.
Yeah, totally. I agree. What's your favorite curse word?
I guess, just some classics. Well, actually, sometimes my dad has this phrase where he says, "Are you fucking shitting me right now?"
That's really good. I say that a lot. What's sound or noise do you love?
One that comes to mind is the sound of subway brakes, because it's a very distinct melody.
Yeah.
And when I first moved to the city, I liked it because it was kind of like this non-tonal melody, so it was like, college music, college, what it's like.
God. What sound or noise do you hate?
That's a tough one. I think most of them are pretty good. I would say if I do hate a sound, it's something that somebody deliberately made that is annoying because the intention behind it was annoying.
Yeah, that's good. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Filmmaking.
What profession would you not like to do?
A lot of them, probably most of them.
Yeah. Okay, last question. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Well, when I was a kid, I was always terrified about the concept of heaven because, you have to live forever, and I just couldn't even conceive of how that would ever be interesting forever. So I think if he was like, "Bro, don't worry, it's pretty good."
That's great. Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for being
Thank you for having
fourth
me.
guest.
It feels great.
Awesome. See you guys next time.